Yo, what's going on, folks? It's Justin here from SoWhat.com. Kind of a, I think we're going to do on Fridays, kind of like a roundup of posts from the website. I was going to have a guest on to talk about web development and marketing and stuff like that, and freelancing, but I have a girl in my bed right now, so priorities. I need to get this shit wrapped up. So we are just going to go down the line. A few, what is it, 8 posts, 8 most recent posts, and just this will be like the Friday night cut up, the solo. We're not cutting it up. We're just we're only one half of a scissors, so we're a knife. What's up, Brian? We are just gonna take it easy today, just kind of like a roundup of a few most recent posts, and also updates with the site. Still same old shit. It's still doing its thing. Still the shop's available, open. I know, Brian, we got some Covenant going on in here now. So if you're fucking with the movement, you can check out this shirt right here. I'm going to pull it up if you are watching this. If you're listening, just go to sowhat.com/shop, and it should be the most recent, assuming you're listening to this like right after I post it and nobody else posts anything afterwards. So you can check that out. Now we're just going to go down the line from the least... what is that? We got 8. We're going from the past to the future, from like the post that I made an hour ago. So we'll just start that off. So Awake at 3 dropped their second collection. If you're watching this, you can check it out on the screen. If you are listening at home, sorry, homies. Second collection from Awake at 3, titled State of Affairs, is now live and ready to get picked up from their website. It's a 3-piece collection with a hand-drawn, almost like political kind of artwork on there. So they have this one. I don't even know if, come on. Oh, nope, not pulling up the full thing. That's all right. It's all like political shit. This one, it says like your local politician can't lie through their teeth if they have none, which is pretty fucking funny. IMO. You have a vermin shirt. It's a rat with an umbrella with a bunch of money around it, and I made a comment: mice get fed, rats get slaughtered. Kind of like a little play on that old what is it? Pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered. Whatever's clever. And then you have the elect shirt, which is kind of like a play on like ballots getting tossed out, or it's literally a ballot getting shredded. In a voter's box. So check that out. Awakeat3.com, or I'm sorry, awakeat3.net. My bad. Next up, there's a new capsule collection from DM. DM, not like Carpe Diem. DM as in, does it even matter? They've released the capsule collection, bright colors, bold graphics, Caribbean references. Follow them on Instagram, does it even matter? And also, well, it's past now, but they did have a pop-up shop the 26th of August that you could check out, and whatever, it's past now, so it's old news, so it doesn't really matter at this point. But if you were there, let me know. Maybe I'll ask you a question or two. We'll see. But you can buy that, doesitevenmatter.com. If you're watching this right now, there you go. We got the Spectrum shirt, the jewels, the clot, DM script, just more or less like plays on their name. Almost not really logo tees, just okay. Shit. Nap here. All right, I got you, buddy. That was the guy I was talking about earlier, who's a kind of web dev freelancer. We'll get you on as soon as I'm done going through these posts, and yeah, we'll just cut it up from there. What I just delete. Okay. Next up, this was posted August 20th. Resurgence, real popular like streetwear startup brand. Resurgence collaboration with Track Train, which is a platform for producers to sell their beats. And it's not like you can just go and sign up. It's not like a SoundCloud or another beat selling like SoundClick. It's like invite only. You have to be like selected. They have to, like, your shit has to be like top notch. That way, the people that are coming to buy the beats are actually like A1 rappers and not little doofy head who gets three plays for song and just steals beats with the producer tag on it still. So it's a first for the brand Resurgence. So it's a lightweight jacket. It's orange. It's really bomber style neck, 100% polyester shell. It's pretty dope. It's like, I mean, everything that Resurgence puts out is pretty fucking dope. It's like, it's not just like run of the mill graphic tees. They put a lot of thought, and they, you know, there's always something extra going on. They got something, you know, a patch on one arm, or like just Resurgence. Fuck with them. They're legitimate. Here they go. Black intermesh lining, paneled styling on the sleeve, a screen printed chest logo, and concealed zippers in front concealment compartment if you're carrying that weight on you. It's $100, so you know, you can put down the Patron for one weekend, stop ripping shots, and go buy this jacket and support this brand. So check it out there. You can buy it on the Track Train website. Pull that up right now. There it is right there. Shop.tracktrain.com. That's TRAKTRAIN.com. Here it is right here. It's beautiful. Like I said, 100 clams, and they got sizes from extra small all the way up to double XL. So don't hold back. Get it. What's up, Brian? How you doing, buddy? Let's see. Vibe Culture Co. They hit me up. They said, "Hey, we got this Kickstarter." I think they did end up reaching their goal. Let me load that up real quick. I'm pretty sure I checked, and they're over by a couple hundred clams. So let's see. Yep, they wanted $2,400, and they ended up with $2,757. So A1, like the steak sauce. Basically, you know, instead of trying to bootstrap, you know, hey, let's put $100 together and get 8 shirts and then try to sell them and make 200 and yada yada. They decided to say, hey, you know what? We're gonna try to crowdfund this shit. That way, we already have like our initial sales after the shirts are produced via the Kickstarter pre-selling, and then they're gonna have extra stock which they can sell also, which is pretty damn smart in my opinion. We got a couple different designs. This blind one. We got here the Ride the Wave. I mean, they're pretty good looking. I mean, I can fuck with them. Unfortunately, they don't make them for guys that lift weights, so I cannot cop. So that's cool. Let's see, the Vibe Culture Co. website, vibecultureco.com. You can pre-order right now, but and that's still, I actually don't know what the hell's going on here, because they already are funded. The campaign's over, but they're still linking back to the Kickstarter campaign to get the shirts. So, boys, figure that out for everybody involved. But if you're listening to this, you know, a week from now, 2 weeks, whatever, 8 years from now, you should be able to go to vibecultureco.com and pick that shit up. Next up, Unidentified Corporation lookbook. They got a new collection out. I've been messing with Unidentified Corporation since, you know, not early, but mid last year. I think they're like maybe like third or fourth article I ever wrote for the website as far as news go. But they got a whole new summer collection out. They got coaches jackets, t-shirts, work pants, everything. You know, you can have a whole outfit from this jaunt right here. So if you're watching this, there's the jacket, there's the work pants. It says Unidentified Corporation in binary on the leg. There's also a t-shirt to match that. So if you really fuck around and you're in that deep in that computer life, you can get on there easy, no problem. They also, I'll just link back to that. They have a pocket knife that they came out with also. You know, try and get in that that extra, that gear shit. You know what I mean? That swag. So came out with this Swiss Army knife. Sorry, not a pocket knife. I think maybe that's interchangeable. I'm not sure. I carry guns, not knives. Yeah, 9-function Swiss Army knife, 35 clams. You can go around. Oh, we gotta go back. We gotta go back because he's talking about that black and orange shirt is nice. Let's go check that out real quick. You talking about that joint, Brian? I hope this is like That's what we're looking at here. You love them characters. Always love them characters. Yeah, it's like it's a Zach Thompson Gideon collaboration tee. I'm pretty sure right here. So we'll just zoom in on that. Check out that loincloth. Check out my man's jock strap over here. He's out here nutted up. So that's Unidentified Corporation. Let me just verify real quick. Yep, unidentifiedcorp.com. You should be able to pick up a piece, 2, 3, the whole set. It's all good. Yeah. Yeah, let's talk about that boy in his loincloth, his jock strap. In other news, this was published August 24th. Ethic Clothing. They already came out with their fall collection, fall 18. They got a whole gang of shit. Like, this is kind of like cheating because it's not really a startup brand. They've been around for a minute, but they're still not on that like that next level where I don't know. They're not getting written about on msnbc.com. You know what I mean? So you got Ethic. They got just a gangbuster shit. They got jackets. They got coach jackets. They got sweaters. They got sweatshirts. They got the whole gamut. Matter of fact, we're just gonna go to the website right now and just look at everything they got. Cause let's see, fall 2018. They got these dope ass. Kind of look like the Supreme North Faces. We're just gonna look at this joint. Real tight jacket, like black on top, map on the sleeves and on the body. That's tight. That's tight. They got these paneled windbreakers. They got the socks. They got the looking like what do they call them? The long sleeve polos, looking like some rugby shirts. More jackets, more sweaters, all kinds of shit. T-shirts, everything. This is what some of you startup brands need to aspire to be like. Just got the whole gamut, the whole shebang bang. These dope ass hockey jerseys, sweatpants. That's nice. That's nice. I like that. So you can check that out. Ethic NY ETHIKNY.com. Boom. Destroy Store, they hit me up. They said, hey, we got our first collection, which I went on the website, and it's actually like an amalgamation. Amalgam? It's a combination of a whole bunch of different smaller brands that are all being sold on this one website, but they're all kind of created by the same group of guys. So it's a it's an interesting system they got going right there. So they came out, they got 5 shirts, numbered DS01 through 5. Pretty cool. I mean, a lot of like geometric designs, kind of abstract, real dope shit. We got this boy right here. That's the logo on the top right. Just load up the site real quick because it's gonna be so much easier to look at on there. Yeah, right in the middle. It's like a saw blade with 3 hot dogs in the middle. There's that. They got this one. It's like a pharaoh with still more geometric designs. This one, I made the comment on the post saying haters will say it's a mix of Off-White and Palace because it's a triferg with like the Destroy Store logo in a box on top of like some black stripes. You know, anybody that does black stripes in this day and age are like, oh, that's a fucking Virgil knockoff. Like, go kiss my ass, whatever. But I mean, whatever. Like I said earlier, they got some triangles over here, pyramids, got more pyramids, real just cool, abstract, kind of like, hey, I'm going to drop some acid and look at the back of this shirt kind of shit. So if you want to pick something like that up, destroystore.com. They're 28 clams a piece. They got hats. They got a gang of shit. So that's cool. All right, last but not least, we got a couple Labor Day sales this weekend. So this is like the current shit. This is like actually going on in real life now. All from New York brands. For whatever reason, like, brands from New York are the only ones that send emails out, like, to their newsletter. They got a newsletter, but they only send them to like, or I only get emails from like New York brands. So I was like, all right, New York streetwear brands, 3 Labor Day sales. So, and funny enough, I think they all have NYC in their name also. So, you know, whatever. You know, if you're from Philadelphia, put, you know, Booty Juice PHI. So maybe today, NYC, you can go cop this Angelina Jolie t-shirt and a whole bunch of other shit on the website. They got 40% off. using the code labor40. We're gonna check that out real quick. They got towels. It looks like a lot of their shirts are just like screen captures. But they got a gang of towels also. Cheetah, barbed wire, that old Pamela Anderson from back in the day. Oh my God, who's texting me right now? Jesus Christ, girl. Like I said at the beginning, I got a girl in my bed right around the way, and she's getting anxious. Dude, stop, motherfucker. All right, I'm sorry. I gotta put this somewhere. Yeah, so you get the box logos. I got a gang of shit on there. Maybe today, NYC.com. 40% off this weekend, Labor 40. Go get it. Next up, only NY. Same shit, except Labor 18 at the checkout. Get 30% off. Boom. They just did a collaboration with New York Magazine, which I wrote about a few weeks ago. You get 30% off everything. Go cop a piece. They got skate decks. They got all kinds of shit. I guess I can just say decks. But whatever. And then Belief NYC. I think they're only offering 25% off. Yeah, with the code LABOR25, you just get a little bit less. You know, I started with the top, like, damn, 40. All right, 30. All right, 25. But still cool. You got some decks. You got hats, and more hats, jackets, anoraks, windbreakers, fishtail jackets, sweatshirts, t-shirts, the whole gamut. All right, that's the 8th time I said gamut. I'm not gonna stop. All right, that kind of wraps up this whole little thing we got going on right here today. It's only been 16 minutes. I gotta step that number up. We gotta pump those numbers up, or those rookie numbers. I feel bad because, let's see, Nap here. Are you here, Nap here? Because I reached out. He wanted to get on Skype. I said I can't get Skype to work right now, and it's too late to like troubleshoot right now. So we might have to push that off till Monday. If you're in here, he was in here last night. Nap here, yeah. This might be a quick one today, boys and girls. Boys, I'm assuming, unless somebody starts asking me questions or something. Four viewers now. Look at that. We're in the big time. It's your boy. All right, Nap here. You're here. Let me get this guy on. Let me get him on the Hangouts. Come on. What was that shit? Hi, guy. Oh, let's learn Chinese today, real quick. HEI space GIE means nigga in Chinese. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's what it is. I don't know if I don't know if my boy is gonna be up in here to just talk about web dev and shit. We can postpone that until Monday. Somebody's playing some loud ass country music around here. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's fucking annoying because I don't even like country. Nobody in this house listens to country music. I don't know why we're playing country music right now. Yeah, we might have to wrap this up. It's gonna be a quick one. I think Friday's gonna be quick, just hitters, and yeah. Might do the skin tomorrow. Might wait until Monday. Oh shit. Oh shit. All right, cool. Nope, I take it back. Tracking. Yes, I am. Yep. All right. We're going to get him on board real quick. Boom. Copy. Sit tight, boys and girls. Shit. Aw, snap. I'm going to get the headphones in. Alright. Hopefully he comes through. If not, like I said, we'll probably just postpone this jaunt. Give it a, let it marinate. We'll just let it marinate today. I'm calling you, Dylan. I'm calling. We calling. Ay caramba. We trying. Oh shit, we're in there like swimwear.
Oh boy, what's good?
Yo, what's happening? Oh, we're on there multiple times. Look at that.
Oh, all right.
Let me see
Big
what
ups, let's go.
I think I gotta go. I gotta switch some shit up real quick, and we should be good to go.
What's good, dude?
Just out here, man. Just cutting it up.
Apparently, doing good.
What's up?
All right. Not all that much. Just got out of class doing software, web dev, Mac learning all day. You know what it is. About to crack open a brew, enjoy the Friday. What about you?
Dude, it's fucking like I said earlier. I got a girl waiting in my bed right now. Probably gonna go do that.
Oh, really?
Gotta go do that thing. Go get some food and.
I've been hitting the Tinder grind hard, so
Yeah.
I'm fucking dude. Going out tomorrow.
Dude, I don't know what the hell's going on with this, but I think we just might have you 2 times on here instead of having the website. And I think that's okay.
That's fine.
I think that's all right.
It got me all over this thing, dude. So you started talking about what? Trying to get that shit marketed, right? Increasing your SEO.
Dude, I'm doing my thing. I'm trying. Like I got hit with a kind of an inadvertent negative SEO attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How about?
Yeah, I was basically I was having sponsored posts. Like people would pay like $5 or $10 to get their article up there, whatever. So I did that, and this guy, he decided for whatever reason to like buy a bunch of like really bad backlinks from Fiverr and link them back to his article on my site. So like, yeah. So that's been a pretty good process the last few months. Like, basically like went from, I don't know, I've dropped to 30% of what I was getting traffic wise from like January and February.
That should happen to me too. It depends on, you get a lot of traffic depending on like different weekdays, because my shit spikes on weekends, but it might be due to the field that I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have a few websites up right now about like restaurants and stuff, that sort of stuff. Because I find it really hard when you're in rural places to find gems that locals know about.
Mm-hmm.
I have a small website to help people find that sort of thing. It's still kind of a work in progress though, so I'm not gonna post it quite yet, but I'll keep you posted on that.
Yeah, word.
So when did you start making websites?
Dude, I started.
Where did you learn? I guess.
When did I learn?
No, where did you learn?
Where
did you learn to do all this stuff?
Dude, I learned fucking YouTube University.
YouTube University, my boy Salman Khan running that shit.
Dude, it's just I don't know, okay. My first website I made, like my first like actual website was straight up like I'm gonna build this to sell it, because back in the day, I want to say like 2014, I was like writing ebooks and like they're up on like Amazon and shit like that. So like this one was like selling every month, like consistently. So I was like, all right, there's a market here. Let me just go ahead and build this out, make a website. So I just like, WordPress, premium theme. And
Of course.
Yeah, dude, it's like I'm not a web developer at all. I'm a marketer. I'm comfortable using WordPress, and I mean
WordPress is simple. Simple enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you're spinning up custom scripts, you have to worry about a bunch of shit that you like never thought of. Like if you know what like CSRF is, or CSRF is a cross-site request forgery.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to worry about just like anyone just trying to poke little holes into whatever you're building just to try to get like $1 or $2.
Right.
But if you have WordPress, premium WordPress, all that sort of stuff, a good backend, and a like nice SSL. What do you have SSL, right? Let me just double check.
Yeah.
Just use the loud keyboard.
No, it's fine.
Do you do you like pay for your cert?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's like $50 or $100 a year.
Bro, I can get you a free cert.
Okay. Email me.
Yeah, dude. So I saw the site and I was like, I bet you I could just save you a little bit of money here or there.
Yeah, man, anything you want to do to help out, that's cool. I'll take
Hell
it.
yeah, bro. You got DDoS protection,
Nope.
son. What are you doing,
Dude, you can fuck my shit up. Dude, I
dude?
honestly, at the point I'm at right now, like those kind of things are really not on the radar as far as, I mean, if it happens, like, oh no, I'm going to miss out on 4 people coming to the website. Nobody, like, you know what I mean?
What are your monthly hits looking like, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
Right now, about 2,000 unique viewers or visitors.
2,000 unique viewers a month? Okay, that's not bad. That's not
Visitors
bad.
are
That's
probably
not bad
like,
at all.
I think I'm getting like right now about 1.8 page views per visitor. So bounce rate's incredibly low. The time on site's pretty high. So
That's great. That's great. My boy Brian Urbane in the chat. Where's my hookup? Dude, if you're a student, I can get you 10 months of free server time, a free .me domain, and free SSL, no problem.
shit.
Dude, I got the hookup, if by the way, I'm in college right now. I graduate in December. I'm
Okay.
a computer science major with a math minor.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to get that big brain grind going.
Word. Yeah, I just graduated in May. So,
Oh hell yeah, dude! You're a marketing, no business, because you said marketing is
dude.
something that you learned last podcast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, all right, I got my degree in advertising only because
Advertising.
it was because in minor in marketing, and I think just by accident I got a minor in journalism just based on the classes I took. Going back, if I could go back in time, I would not do that because everything I learned like that I'm doing now, I learned on my own.
What did you find most useful about your experience
In what?
in just advertising? Did you get anything out of it, or do you think? Because I mean, your site 2,000 a month, that's nothing to scoff at, and especially like I doubt anyone at your age graduating that early is pulling those sort of numbers off of just a small streetwear site.
Right.
What do you think that you're like doing right compared to everyone else?
Uh, shit. I don't know. Like, this is my first rodeo as far as whites or sites go. So, I don't know. I came in like my first, before I even posted like a news article, I had like 20 or 30 like long form pieces that I had queued up and had outsourced to writers,
Okay,
which
okay.
are pretty like I don't even know if there's a way you can get to them besides like deep searching because they're not like linked out anywhere, but they're still there. They, like just stupid like top 10 lists and shit like that.
Top 10.
Top tens, fucking all that
People
old.
love top 10s,
They
dude.
do. Lists are where it's at. Like I was talking to Brian last night. I was like, dude, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna keep doing like these short articles, but I got to get back into like long form shit because that's where the longevity's at and the evergreen content.
Yeah, dude, you can just stuff it with keywords and just get the SEO tight.
I'm trying to do it as white hat as possible, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, sometimes the gray area isn't too bad of an area, you
oh
know?
yeah. There's. I mean, I got a few tricks up my sleeve, but like, I
Because I
don't.
know,
Huh?
sorry, I apologize for interrupting you, but one of my employers just stuffs the shit out of all his articles, but he gets a decent amount of views for what he does.
Yeah. Yeah. For now, I don't
For
know.
now,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, because like, I don't know. Like, I just don't want to like one day end up losing all my traffic, like SEO traffic anyway, because there's an algorithm update. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the first site I released and still have up gets like almost no traffic, just because the fact that it has no text, but it's extremely functional.
Mm-hmm.
But in the world of top 10 lists and like stuffing, it doesn't
Yeah.
really get picked up as much as it needs to. You need to get like procedurally generated pages and those sorts of things, just to have as much content that
Yeah.
people want to have in one place as possible.
Yeah. 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 I don't know. Like, I totally like. I just don't. I don't want this to be like a one-off kind of. Oh, I'm gonna drive fucking 20,000 people today, and just to get like a few clicks on some banner ads. You know what I mean? Like,
That's true. I mean, you could also throw some Amazon affiliate links in there, like if
there.
you want to try to pull extra stuff.
Yeah, there are a few on some of those longer posts, like those older ones. I do a little bit of that. I got some other affiliate programs that I'm a part of, but no, I mean it's really hard to throw them up on these like news pieces. You know what I mean? Like,
Of course.
fucking none of these stores sell on Amazon, so.
So something I think is somewhat interesting is that last podcast I guess you were talking about the fact that you want more creators to go to your site, right? Like that's what we want here,
Yeah,
right?
there's two halves that I'm working with right now, the brands and also customers. So
Yeah, that's a, those are all halves you need, right? The two
Dude,
halves make a
I know
whole, especially.
exactly. It's exactly B2B and B2C. So
Yep. So, like, my whole thing is, what do you think would make your site stick out amongst other sites like yours? Like, what could you offer? I'm not saying I have the answer. We're trying to
right,
theory craft here because this is just a sort of long form discussion about web development.
absolutely.
What do you think that we could offer, we being you, right? To like inspire creators to use your service and not just sell by themselves because you said you'd eventually take a percentage. So what
Yeah,
would you offer for that 15% or 10%? Like
you
you
know.
think you could get like increase traffic to their sites if they're smaller brands?
Mhm.
What do you think?
Well, I think right now, the whole idea is like, okay, you got all these little small brands that like no offense to anybody, so like nobody really knows about except for like their core group of friends, like whatever Instagram following they have, their family, whatever. So, like the whole idea with the website was like, okay, we can have this brand, read about this brand, and then they go and bring all their people, like, oh, check out this post, blah blah blah. Then those readers like, oh, like this is not bad, like this is pretty dope. Let me stick around, see what he writes next, and then they become fans of like this other brand that I wrote about, and just kind of one big, as cliche as it sounds, like melting pot of just, okay, you got your friends and shit, like check out this other stuff that's, and then it's almost like the central hub for that.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense to me. So what we're basically trying to do would be to conglomerate every small streetwear brand into a usable hub where others could discover content as well as upload their own, right?
Sure, if we're trying to speak in corporate jargon, absolutely.
Dude, that's just how my brain functions, dude.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I used conglomerate and I was like, oh shit, I sound like a goddamn suit right now.
Right.
I've been taking too many phone interviews lately. Fuck me.
It's crazy. I actually gave up a pretty decent position down in Kansas City to do this, like being a digital marketing manager, just because just the history of websites, and you know, they're like, yeah, they're basically working from the ground up, starting like a brand new product, and it's basically like a startup kind of environment inside of a larger corporation, which would be ideal, but you know what, I'm like, fuck it, I can just do my own shit.
Go my own way, dude. That's how
Exactly.
That's how businesses are made, dude. It's America. Do what you want.
Absolutely. And like even like right now, like the website, it's not making any money at all. Like even
Of course.
I don't plan on, even when it's making whatever thousands of dollars a month from sales and shit from all the brands and everything. I still don't plan on taking a percentage for a few months just to make sure it's like consistent. And like, all right, now it's go time, and then I can hire somebody to work on the back end and all the I'll hire you and you can fix all the broken shit.
That's true. I do work full stack, so I could help you with that.
Boom, there
Another
it
another
is.
thing that you might want to look into is that if you do develop a large hub for streetwear, you could perhaps offer a login, like you said previously. We wanted people to be able to log in, post their own thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for brands, you could probably offer smaller brands banner ads on the front for featured posts if it gets to that point, and you'd make a
Yeah,
little bit of money on the side, as well as reducing the percentage that you would have to take. So
absolutely.
it would help out everyone, as well as exposing people to new brands.
I was for a little bit running banner ads. Like people it would be strictly like me to them, like no third party, not like AdWords or anything like that. They'd pay either CPM, CPC, or just like a flat day by day rate. But I was like, okay, it's only getting 10,000. Well, now it's at 2,000 views or not views, but visitors per month. It's like it's almost, I feel bad even trying to do banner ads with that low volume.
You could always have the hits for a month and then schedule your prices based on hits, so it's always a
Right.
fair price.
Right. I think and banner ads are so bad. I think
Yeah, I know banner ads suck, dude. I know. Trust me, I do this shit.
yeah.
I fucking hate banners.
I was running my own banner ads, like just it was my website, the program, the plugin that I was using. Like, okay, I'm just gonna plug in my own, so there's something there, and it was getting maybe like a 0.017% click through rate. I'm like, oh my god, like, which is pretty standard. It's standard for banner ads, but still,
Not
like,
bad.
you see like 20,000 impressions and 12 clicks. You're like, it's not even worth it.
It's like my social media, dude.
It's like my love life.
Yeah, why is no one interacting with me?
Yeah, so I took them out and I was like, we're just gonna go with like a pretty clean design. I mean, as far as design goes, just keep it simple, no external ads really, for now.
Trying to stay low key, trying to stay grassroots to the community because the streetwear startup community is extremely grassroots. Everyone knows about everybody.
Yeah.
Of course, there's like a few key players. If you look at SWS, that always get to the top. But there's also a bunch of like small brands that just have trouble starting up, and I think this platform would be excellent for them. I think you're doing a good thing here.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm doing my best.
You're doing better than most people, honestly. I mean, if you saw, I think streetwearstartup.com is kind of doing what you're doing, but a lot worse.
You know what's really funny about that? I looked at their site again, and they, all right, because I made this back in January, this best brands of 2018, or like about to blow up, underground brands. And I went on their website just to look at what they all had listed, and I'm 100% sure they just went on my list and just copied it, because there's one brand on there that's not even a streetwear brand. They're just friends of mine who would like throw parties and have like, it's like a motocross team or something like that.
So you think they just ripped you? I mean,
no, I know they did, because let me just let me go down to it.
Coming out, dude.
Oh no, it's for sure. Good Time Connoisseurs right here. They're not even streetwear. They're fucking a motocross like group out of like California, but some of their boys are out here where I'm at, and yeah, so I know for a fact that they ripped that, because that's not even a streetwear brand. I was just trying to throw some love to my homies, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Of course, you got to give your homies the plug.
Yeah, so yeah, I know they totally just went on there and just ripped it, which is like, hey, competition, whatever. Like I was talking to Brian about, I think we're PMing each other on Discord, and I was just like, you know what, let them do their thing.
I mean, their site looks like absolute garbage, so
I'm not even gonna pull it up.
Really matter. It's a laundry list. Let me see if it scales at all. It does, but horribly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't really have to worry about these people for forever, really.
No,
it kind of seems like the guy abandoned the project and is just paying server fees as it is.
Right. Well, if he ever posts on SWS, I'll probably call him out and just be like, listen, like, I have like big proof. Like you can go on there and search all of Reddit for this brand, and that won't pop up anywhere, because they're not with it at all. So
you're gonna write a hit piece, streetwearstartup.com exposed. 10 reasons why you shouldn't visit that.
No, because then I'll just drive more traffic to them and I'll probably end up giving them a backlink by accident.
It's like YouTube beef, dude. You gotta break some eggs to make an omelet.
Hey, maybe when it gets to that point, but right now I don't think so.
So you said you use GoDaddy for hosting, right?
Unfortunately, yeah.
What do you mean unfortunately? That's not a bad host.
It's really not. It's not, but I've had some problems with them as far as like, I mean, I have like a hosting with a HostGator also, which is also like, not ideal. It's just like easy to work with, whatever. But there was a time when every time I'd hit publish on a post, like the site would go down for like 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh.
And it was and I had to go through it. I had to change some PHP settings and shit like that. And it's good now, but I was just like, I've never had this problem before with any other website.
Are you just writing in raw PHP?
No. What? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I literally had to Google it.
I gotta ask.
I don't know dick about the back end. Like I'm not a developer at all.
Because like if you were, where this tangent was gonna go is I use a small, it's a pretty large framework for PHP that makes it closer to English and actually readable, called Laravel. So I'd recommend that if you're trying to delve into DevOps, but it doesn't seem like you really are. So fuck you, right?
That's really not my. I once upon a time I tried to learn. I tried to teach myself Python, but besides that, I don't really fuck with the programming much.
Python's all right, but it ramps up a lot faster than people think. They're like, yeah, it's a pretty easy starter language, but once you get like a couple weeks into doing it, you're like, you gotta keep up. It's fucked.
Yeah, it's pretty powerful as far as like, what are they called? I don't even know the nomenclature. Like I don't even know how to speak the language as far as like talking to somebody that knows Python.
I got you, dude. Just explain it in English.
Okay, you ever mess with Beautiful Soup?
Yeah, of course. I wrote a script actually that's a scraper for sales, and it just goes on and finds whatever brands I want.
Okay, yeah. So what is it called when you like download or like you import a package? I don't know.
just called importing.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, yeah, like there's so much shit that you can import, and like you can make so much as far as like if you want to do like any kind of like web scraping or just scripts for anything. It's a super. I mean, it's fun, but I was just like, I don't really know why I'm learning this. Like, what is this going to do to benefit me?
I think that programming languages in general just give you a better overview of how everything works together, so it might help you in future endeavors. So while Python itself might not be useful for what you're doing, it helps you think in the language of the internet.
Right.
As dumb as that sounds, to help you better understand how things work, like how stuff moves around. So if you do run into a problem in the future, it would be easier to troubleshoot because you are somewhat familiar with how syntax works, how the logic would work.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know the very I can make a hello world program, no problem.
Print open quote hello world close quote, dude. Python's sick.
We're in there. I'm a programmer now.
You're a programmer. Hello world. You can say
Yep.
familiar with Python. Slap it on the CV, baby.
Dude, that's it. That's it. That's all it takes. I don't know. Any gripes with the website? Any glaring?
Oh, do you want me to start griping, my dude? Do you want this evil?
Get it. Give me 10 minutes just nonstop, and then we'll just wrap this up after that.
Okay, so your nav bar disappears when I resize.
Yep.
Your login disappears, your cart disappears, your search bar disappears. So you can do that with that. It's called like responsive, so it resizes properly. Because I mean, like if you're trying to be something that's like top 10 articles, a lot of people with that would go on that via phone. So you really want to have a crisp, clean thing that is very operable on phone. A lot of the things that I write are called mobile first, so they actually look like shit on desktop, but they work perfectly on mobile.
Are you wearing sunglasses inside?
Yeah.
Did you just put those on, or have you been wearing them the whole time?
I've been wearing those this whole time.
I just noticed. Okay, okay, onward.
I know that they look so good, you don't even notice.
Yeah, it's natural. It's natural.
Thank you. I also look tired as fuck, which is where the nap comes from. But other than that, I mean, I like the so what thing. Does this hyperlink to anything? Oh, it hyperlinks to your own site.
What?
I guess that makes sense. If you go to different pages and the top bar is the same, that's no problem. Let me just scope around here.
There's a lot of issues that I know about. Like,
oh, what issues you got, dude? Maybe we could troubleshoot them right now.
Okay, so when you go to the shop and you click on any product, like I think it's just me. I need to get in there and like tinker around, but I cannot make a consistent menu. And like the header is just, it changes, and I'm really struggling to, like at the beginning you scroll down, it looks like every other page, but it's just simple shit like that. And like you said, like shit disappearing. And I really think that just has to do with the color scheme, because like honestly I think it's there, like the menu bar is there on mobile, but it's just hidden because it's white and it's a white background. So
sorry, getting close to my screen. Yo, you're right. Why don't you can just you can write a quick CSS rule that would fix that.
Yeah, I just need to learn CSS real quick.
Dude, yo, CSS is easy.
It is, but it's just a matter of getting the right code in there. Like I don't know. Another thing, like okay, on the podcast tab, it's literally just an iframe that is another web page that I put inside.
That's fair enough. That's not bad. I've seen much worse than
right, right. So that was just a quick, like I got to figure out how to do this shit, and then, but the problem is when you go like click on the bottom, it goes back in time to older episodes, and like it doesn't resize. So I got to figure out how to do that, and yeah.
It's probably just some. It would just be some. Here's the thing: you bought a template, and you're trying to do some like pretty advanced business stuff, right? So like you might have to drop a little bit of do re mi on this, dude. Not gonna lie. Especially, but the only problem with that is like template is what, $50 premium template.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with this shit because I custom script it.
Yeah, it's like $50.
Like, it's like 50. The only problem is like even if you're writing custom scripts, and like not a custom script, if you're spinning up a custom site, shit gets expensive really, really, really fast. Because even like a small static website, like I wrote a small static over the summer for like a local deli near me, and it's over 500 just for like a basic one-page thing.
Right.
So when you start to get into stuff that isn't in the realm, because you bought a custom template and you're trying to pretty much run a corporation, from what I see, right?
More or less.
So yeah, you might have to get.
I know. It's like I'm the world's shittiest startup right now. Like.
No, dude, it's sick. No, dude. What you've been able to do with just a premium template is pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie to you, and it looks great. for what it is.
Right.
But I think you want it to grow into more than it is right now. That seems like the whole thing.
Yeah. The thing is, yeah, it's just like one of those things like money and whatever. I gotta, once we start making money, then I can hire somebody to do all this shit for me. Cause
Yeah, but that's the problem, right? You need to get a
right,
web page so you can like so you can hire someone, so you can make a good web page so you can
right.
hire someone.
It's
You got a
like,
catch 22 on your hands.
right.
And you're
I need
throwing.
some investors coming in real hot.
Honestly, that might not be a bad idea. Powered by Stripe. All right, obviously, like every other streetwear brand in the world. Let's go.
Yeah.
Stripe coming through, big clutch. So if by the way, if you custom script, although it does cost more and it'll like cost a little bit to dev, you can just buy a server if the person knows what they're doing. Like my costs per year is like 72 for my site, for my API usage, for my domain name.
Mm-hmm.
So like I think that with like Big Cartel and all that shit's like 27 a month,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm correct. So you cut your costs by I don't know like what the fuck is that number?
27.
Like,
That's like $320 a year or something like that.
yeah, you cut it by a decent amount. So like it's technically worth the investment over time if you
Right.
plan this to be a long term project. So if you pay 600, get it fixed up, it pays for itself in 2 years just in server time.
Right.
But that's more logistics, isn't it?
This is more like
less
like once it starts, getting some traction and movement and making consistent sales, then it's like, okay, this is an actual viable thing. Like this is working. Then it's like, all right, what are the next steps? So I go reach out and be like, hey, give me some money so I can, ramp this thing up, or still just try to bootstrap it and whatever. But
Speaking of Bootstrap, but do you use Bootstrap?
no, I don't even know what bootstrap is. Is that another language?
Bootstrap
I've heard
is,
it. I've heard it dropped before, but
Bootstrap is just it contain it's what Twitter uses. It contains a lot of pretty much copy and paste pieces of code that you can throw into your site, and they resize really well because they're all written pretty well on the back end. So if you're looking for some resizable nav bars, I use Bootstrap for my nav bar, and once you see it, you'll see it everywhere because almost every website uses it.
okay, all right. I'm gonna.
It's also free. It's like a free software. It's not even a free software. You use like, all right, getting technical for a second. It's not that bad though. You pretty much just get the CDN, which is the online JavaScript of it. You put it in, and then you include it into the file, and then you would just throw in the Bootstrap element that you have, and it'll just load on your page.
All right, that'll be a job for my future developer. Yeah, there's so much that needs to be done, but it's just like how soon? Yeah, exactly, baby steps. I'm still trying to figure out a marketing plan to get vendors on board and customers on board.
Well, what do you got so far? If you don't mind, as long as there's no NDA behind this.
Oh no,
And
absolutely not.
if you're okay with talking about
No,
it.
it's more or less just. I mean, you're familiar with like sales funnels, correct? Like ADA, awareness, interest, decision, action. Just trying to figure out what pieces of content I can put at each layer to get people on board, get sales, and everything like that. So it's really just, I got to sit down like tomorrow and Sunday and just brainstorm different pieces of content for people that aren't aware of the site, that are like, okay, this is something cool. Like finally somebody actually got to get on board and everything. So.
I feel like that like the strength of this site, in my opinion, is that you do get like a lot of people who are interested in streetwear startups. We're really into streetwear, obviously. Like me myself, I own a few pieces from the subreddit, like everyone else does.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is that is a really niche community, but everyone fucking knows what Supreme is. Like my dad knows what Supreme is.
Yeah.
So my question is, do you think that it would be worth it to pepper in articles about more well-known street brands in order to reach like a broader demographic, or do you think that would corrupt the site from what its original intention is?
I started doing that a little bit. I'm not doing the Nikes, the Adidas's, but like Ethic Clothing I was talking about earlier. They're not a startup brand, but they're just not popular enough to be on Hypebeast or High Snobiety or Complex. So
Fair enough.
I want to start, including those kind of articles where people are actually searching for it, but they don't have that much going on to where it's like I'm like that 40th result on Google because everybody else already wrote about the whatever drop, you know what I mean?
3 pages down, flexing on the haters, dude.
Yeah, like I just gotta so yeah, I'm trying to do like startup brands, small brands, and medium brands, just not the guys that are already getting covered no matter what.
That's fair enough. Where do you plug this if you do?
Dude, I'm just sitting on Instagram and SEO. I really don't promote it at all. I try not to, just because I don't want to get called out like, oh, you're just promoting your own shit. Like,
Well, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. You don't want the clicks. Come on.
I'd rather have the brands that I'm writing about share it.
Yeah, but I'm sure that you understand, because you did major in advertising, that is a rather slow road, but it's gonna grow like not developers, like fucking more devoted fan base than someone who just cops the new bream like it's nothing. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely doing the slow route, not doing much, if any, paid advertising at this point. Just kind of
letting it flow.
Yeah, like I'm doing like this thing every night, at least during the week. We'll see about the weekend, just to put shit out there, and if it hits, it hits. If not, then I'll try to figure something else out. And I got time. I got time before I run out of money. So,
if you don't mind me asking, what is the first site you sold? You keep talking about this, and I'm really interested in it. What did you develop that was your first site? You're like, I'm just gonna sell it. What is the idea that you think you sold?
Okay, so like I said, I was writing books back in the day. One of them I wrote was about, it was like, the website was like lead generation for models to get in. And basically it was just like how to do this, how to do that. Basically it was a shitload of how-to guides. And at the end it was just like, hey, if you want to sign up for this agency, go here. And then if they went, then I'd get a little bit of money for the lead, and then if they actually, performed well, then they give me a bigger check.
That makes sense. You could also, well, that's obviously a good idea because it was sold, right?
Yeah.
So you could incorporate something like that into your site, where it could be like that for smaller brands. Because I always see people on the subreddit, oh, I have no models, X, Y, Z.
Mm-hmm.
So you could set up something like that where someone would pay you to get models or some sort of thing, just to try to boost it up.
Yeah, there's so much shit I want to do and so much shit I can do. It's just like, where do I start? Like what, like that, or like we're talking about last night with like just having like a generic templated interview form, just to get content that, a creator, he's doing all the work. I'm just the one that publishes it and formats it beforehand. I mean, I could make like a job board for collaborations, or even like all these, I get like DMs from like Pakistani manufacturers, like, hey, we got these clothing lines. Like I could start like a job board for all those guys. Be like, hey, you pay me $50 a month, you can list your website on here.
I have a decent idea for you.
What's up?
I have a decent idea for you. What if you had a part in your site where, like, okay, so this is just marketed towards the consumer, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So only consumers you're seeing this, pretty much, and you want creators to see it. So why don't you add some things that are like creator friendly? Like you would add things where you could get blanks, have blank dealers, and you can set up a deal through the blank dealers. You get 1% of all blanks sold.
Mm-hmm.
So you have high quality blanks, just things to assist creators to go to your site.
That's one thing I've been planning out with, as far as like the vendor side, like B2B content marketing. Like, okay, we can, because like I said, they're always sliding in my DMs. Like, be like, all right, I'll include you in this list of, here are manufacturers, you pay me whatever bucks a month, you could be on there. And then when they go and, even if it's not like a per thing, it's just like once a month, just like a rental almost, saying, hey, I'm gonna be on this list, and the list gets 1,000 hits a month. Like, you're gonna get some leads from that or something. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's all kind, like, I got all kinds of ideas. I think it's just a matter of me sending out a fucking email saying, hey, are you guys down for this?
Because I mean, like, here, another thing is that, like, this is just me going off the dome, right? Because we're just spitballing. I love this sort of format.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I see a lot of people on Streetwear Startup, like, I just started up, I don't know what to do. So if you could actually, like, have a beginner guide to creating streetwear, and you could be the hub of actual, like, the genesis of new streetwear startups, you could build brand loyalty to your site through the fact that you started them up and gave them materials to succeed.
Right. Yeah, that's also in the works. The thing is with that, I don't want to just go off what I think. I want to get brands that, like, that are, a year, 2 years, 3 years deep, to come in and basically give their spin on it, so to speak. Just because, I don't have a brand. I don't have a clothing brand. I got a website. So I don't want to, like, give advice for, like, from my voice, for somebody to start a clothing brand. Like, you don't go to you don't get how to make taco advice from the CEO of McDonald's. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fair enough statement. I can understand that.
I need to kind of stay in my lane, but I got to bring other people into the car with me.
But I feel like if you just would provide the materials to learn, as opposed to giving advice itself, it would be somewhat valuable to you as as a small streetwear website promoting other streetwear websites.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. These are all great ideas. This is fun. We should do this. We should do this every Friday.
Dude, I'm honestly down. I really, and until the semester ramps up, I'm fucking down, dude.
Cool. All right. Sold.
Hit me up. So anyway, what are you doing this Friday besides going to meet this girl you met on
no, I guess
real life?
In the real life, IRL. Yeah, she's over there. Might go have relations. Maybe get some food.
Hell yeah, dude. Yo, you ever cook 2 cups of rice, dude? I didn't know how much 2 cups of rice is. That's so much fucking rice, dog.
That shit
I
gross.
just got up in here, dude. I was like, this shit fucking exploded in my pot. I was like, all right, I guess I'm only eating rice for the next fucking week.
Yeah, rice is no joke.
Rice
It's no fucking joke.
Dude.
That's the real deal, Holyfield.
It's the realest shit, dude. Where are you living at, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
Dude, I'm South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Hear me out, because I was, I don't know, at the beginning of the month, I was living in New York City in Manhattan.
New York, but I have a bunch of people that live in New York, actually. Yeah. I got a few people that work in JP Morgan, a friend that works at Goldman, but
the financial shit, huh?
Financial shit, yeah. So that's where some of the jargon seeps in from.
No, I feel you. I lived with a guy he worked at not one of the big ones, but he was a financial some shit or other. But
financial some shit.
he was doing. He come home from work sweaty as shit in his suit every day. So
fake sweating.
Well, yeah, I was out there, but I was like, okay, I can either be out here in like literally a room in an apartment paying $13.50 a month, or I can go to South Dakota.
$13.50, no roommates?
That no, I had 2, but the thing was like it was an Airbnb situation, so the other 2 rooms were Airbnb. Because in New York, like
shit.
you can't.
Must have been living like on the fucking, because like you must have been living in a good area, dude.
It was Murray Hill. It's kind of like the frat boys area, like because it's like right next to the financial district. So so like all the bars are like super fratty, I guess. I don't know, bro. Fucking, I don't know.
Dude, you want to get wild? Go to meatpacking, dude. Meatpacking gets fucked up.
Yeah.
You go party in meatpacking? Go to Bleeckers?
No, I didn't. You know why? Because I was just focused on this shit, and that was it. But I heard about it. It wasn't bad, but I was like, yeah, like I said, I could either spend $13.50 on one room in an apartment and have to work at this job I fucking hate, or I can move back here, do this full time, pay like I don't even know how much. Like I got a 3-bedroom house, me and my homie, like my best friend growing up, and I think it's $13.50 for rent in this house. So I went from a 1-room apartment to a house for the same but now it's split. So yeah,
for like almost 5 as opposed to 13 for the same. That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good. Also, like the cost of living is much lower. You don't have to pay for train passes. You have to use the sub and shit like that.
Nothing. Like I couldn't even it was cheaper to eat out every meal than it was to get groceries.
What the fuck? You living over a Whole Foods or something? Where are you shopping, my dude?
I mean, there's a Whole Foods right down the street from work, like a block away. But I was at Trader Joe's, man. Trader Joe's. So you got to go there every other day to get groceries because you can only carry so much back. Here, I can go to the grocery store, stock up for 2 weeks, and spend $100.
That's what I've been doing.
And that's
dude.
eating good.
Just been fucking straight trying to cook every meal.
Yeah.
It's all right though. Sometimes I go to the Mexican place, but you know,
nothing wrong with that.
It's worth. So what else? Do you have any other endeavors besides So What you want to talk about?
Dude, I got since So What isn't paying the bills, I do a lot of I don't even want to call it graphic work. I create designs, sell them print on demand type shit on like TeePublic and Redbubble and merch by Amazon and shit like that.
Are you a Redbubble troll? Do you post other people's designs on Redbubble?
No, I make all my own shit, homie.
I'm fucking with you.
I don't even know I brought up Redbubble. I just started putting shit on there. I haven't made $1 off it yet, but you know, some of those other sites are making some coin on top of the books that I had written, you know, back in 2014 and 15. They're still making money, so that's basically what's keeping me afloat while I work on
Great to
this
have a
shit.
nest egg. Great to have a nest egg like that.
Exactly. So we're out here doing our thing.
Of course. I'm trying to think what else. What do I have in the works right now? Just patches to a website that I'm working on right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll DM it to you. It's super. It's not impressive right now. I'm trying to grow it because it's more or less like a thing that helps you find restaurants. And I'm trying to work in reservations with a different API, and
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of a nightmare to sync all that stuff up together and have it work properly and consistently.
Right.
Especially to think about like all my API calls get all my directions. I stack like fucking 8 things on top of each other. It's hard to keep track of what's breaking.
You're on that SaaS on that SaaS time.
SaaS, dude, fucking hell no. I'm using just a bunch of Google domain shit, jQuery, PHP, the Laravel framework for PHP, and then I kind of am using SaaS. I'm learning it. For right now, I'm just using raw CSS because I'm a absolute beta.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, send that to me. I'll check it out.
Of course, dude. Help me drive some hits.
For real. Yeah, yeah.
Help out my advertising lad.
Once it hits, then that'll be my first like lifestyle piece on So What. I'll talk about how to find some restaurants and shit.
I got you, no problem, dude.
All right.
I'll link to your site, get some links going between them.
Dude, let's do some gray hat backlinking, man.
Fucking, I got you, dude. And it's been great talking to you. So I'd love to be on again.
Yeah, yeah. My phone's blown up, and it's way over there because I threw it, and I see the ding, ding, ding. So we'll wrap this thing up.
All right, hell yeah, bro. Enjoy your night.
Thanks, you too.
It's been great, and
Yeah.
I'll see you next Friday, hopefully.
Hell yeah. We might start it earlier though. 6, not
That's
7.
fine, dude.
Yeah, just
I get out of class. I get out of class at around 1, so it's good for me.
Hey, fair enough. I'm sitting in this chair all fucking day, so.
All right, bro. Have a good night.
All right, you too. And to everybody out there, peace. So long, and I'll see you maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday, maybe Monday. I don't know.
All right.
Peace.
See you, man.
See you.